Previously on Yandere Stories.
Oh, well that's too bad. If only he stayed at school, he might have lived to see another day.
What have you done?
Cheer up. If you raise any suspicion, then I will have no choice but to kill you and everyone you love. And that wouldn't be any fun. Oh, and starting today, we're officially boyfriend and girlfriend.
How could someone that looks so innocent be able to steep so low as that? I need to know. And also, I made it a personal mission to do just that.
You know, my parents, they weren't, as you would say, caring. My dad was a drunk and my mom was a whore who slept with people for money. I was a mistake to them. I was neglected and abused since birth.
What? She turned around, and I saw scars ranging from her neck all the way down to her waist. I was mortified, as the scars seemed to be deeply engraved into her skin. I wasn't sure what to do. I don't know if she was telling me the truth or not. Maybe she was lying to me and tried to get into my head? I suddenly had mixed feelings and felt sorry for her. But I can't just easily brush off any ill intent towards her for killing my parents and my best friend. I just don't know anymore. After that event, I became conscious of her feelings. Knowing that she was suffering alone without the aid of anyone else made me feel sympathy for her. I know this isn't something I should be feeling, especially if you consider the fact that she is a serial killer. And to top things off, she killed both my parents and my best friend in front of my eyes. I know I will never forgive her for the rest of my life, but after hearing her side of the story, it all started to make sense as to what her motives were. I'm internally conflicted. Should I go behind her back? Or should I?
Morning, sleepyhead.
Huh? Oh, it's just you.
What is that supposed to mean, meanie butt?
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Fine. I guess someone's not getting any of my delicious scrambled eggs today.
Whatever. She then stepped out of my room without another word. I had no choice but to get up and get ready for school. Every morning, about this exact time, Luna would give me a dose of the antidote. I eventually became numb to the feeling of a needle piercing through my flesh. Hell, I didn't even flinch. This became the norm for my everyday life. It wasn't the life I wanted to live, but like you already know, I never did have a choice. I sat down in the dining room and ate the breakfast Luna had prepared. She started to give me that tsundere look for denying her invitation. It was annoying, to be honest. Eventually, it became time to take our leave towards school. On our way, Luna would ramble on about what she saw on TV and all that junk. I could have cared less, to be perfectly honest, but I had no choice but to pretend to care what she was talking about. Otherwise, God knows what would happen to me if I didn't cater to her every whim. We finally arrived on school grounds. As we both walked in, I see posters warning the student body about leaving early. It also informs that all extracurricular activities are postponed until further notice. I guess this is their method of making sure the students get home safely. Oh, but only if they knew that the serial killer was among them, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. We finally parted our ways and went to our own classrooms. I was relieved considering that this is the only time of the day where I wasn't forced to be by her side. As usual, I wrote down all valuable information in my notebook hidden within my desk. I also made sure to write down all the information Luna provided me that night. Even though it didn't really give me any weaknesses, it still helps knowing what her motives were. As usual, my day went by like any other day. It was finally noon and the lunch bell went off. I hurried and grabbed my lunch hanging on the side of my desk. It was a bento wrapped in a piece of fabric that made it easy to hang or grab. This was my chance to hide from Luna before she went to my class to fetch me. This was her way of keeping an eye out for me. As I rushed out of the classroom and quickly paced down the hall, I took a right turn to the stairway only to find myself bumping into the very person I tried to run away from.
Where do you think you're going?
I, was going to...
Run away? Hide somewhere?
No.
This makes me very sad. I thought we were already past this. I was hoping after telling you my background, you'd come to understand me.
Wait. Hold on.
Guess I was wrong. Looks like you need to be punished. After all, I can't let my future husband go unpunished after doing something so very hurtful.
What are you planning to do?
To you, nothing.
Wait, what? I thought you were going to punish me.
Oh, I am. But my victim isn't going to be you. Don't think for a second that I hadn't noticed.
Notice what?
You've been looking at another girl. Every morning when we walk together to school, I see you staring and glancing at your class president.
What are you talking about? I would never do that. You have to believe me.
The very fact that you even cared to defend her from me proves it. You like her, don't you?
I don't.
Whatever the case may be, she's dead. I won't let anyone take you away from me. You are mine, after all.
Please don't. She didn't even do anything to you. Do anything you want to me. Just don't hurt her. Or anybody else.
So if there's other girls besides her too? This is becoming quite troublesome. But I guess I have no choice but to kill her and every other girl you look at.
Damn it. No matter what I say, she somehow finds a way to twist my words in a way that fits her narrative. I need to stop her from killing anyone else. If I don't, then who will? I finally realized that it doesn't matter if I live or die. Even if I survive this, I have no one to call family. They're dead after all. The only reason why I can still tolerate this hellhole is because I want to prevent any more deaths. If I can't even do that much, then there's no point for me to keep on living this miserable life. Watching people die while being helpless is the worst.
Well, since I don't have my tools with me, it'll have to wait till tonight. This should be fun.
There's nothing fun about this. Please, just stop, Luna. You don't have to do this. I beg you.
Aw, you're so cute when you beg. But no, it's already decided. Sorry, hun.
Damn it. I don't know what to do in this case. I have to make my move tonight. I can't let the psycho keep on killing more innocent people. Fine.
Oh? Are you finally coming to your senses? I'll take that as a yes. Well, I'm glad to see that you're accepting my affection. And because of this, I think we should throw a small party when we get home.
Celebration? This is stupid.
Whether you think this is stupid or not is irrelevant. As long as you inevitably come to see my side of things, then I'll be happy.
The 5-minute bell rang. This meant that lunch was almost over. After hearing all that, I quickly turned around without another word and headed back towards class. Luna did the same. Great. I didn't even get a chance to eat. During class, while the teacher was distracted, I took out my journal and wrote down more entries about today and the events that are about to transpire. This could be my last journal entry. Who knows? But as long as someone sees this and realizes what's been happening, then it'll be worth it. Whatever it took to take her down. It was time. The last bell of the day rang, and as it was so, everyone started to pack up their belongings. I also did so respectfully. I headed out as fast as I could. One would think that in a situation like this, you would take your time to avoid the one person who was a serial killer in disguise. But I didn't. I intentionally tried to find Luna for the sole purpose of making sure she doesn't go through with what she said she was going to do. After about 5 minutes, I found Luna leaving the school grounds, so I ran and chased after her. After catching up to her, I told her I wanted to tag along.
You want to tag along? That's unusual of you.
Yeah. I guess it is.
Well, whatever. Just don't get in my way.
Fine. Of course, I couldn't keep that promise. I have to find a way to stop her without getting me or the class president killed. She always carries a razor with her just in case, so I can't pin her down without getting stabbed, and even if I do stop her, she'll stop giving me the antidote to the poison. Either way, I'm dead. At this point, it doesn't matter. We followed the class president to her house. It seems she's the only one home. I didn't see any cars in the driveway, nor did I see any lights turned on aside from the one she just turned on in the entrance hallway. Before Luna was about to make her move, I told her, "We should go home.
Why is that?
If we go in without any supplies to clean up the mess, the police will find out who did it."
Yeah, that's true. Why are you telling me this? I thought you wanted me to stop.
If I let you go through with it, the police will suspect me as an assistant.
Oh, I see. Thinking of yourself, huh? It looks like you're slowly starting to understand my position. I'm glad to see that you're starting to understand.
Yeah,
Let's go home then.
she said with a happy tone, as though as she received a sweet treat for her good behavior. We both turned back and headed home to get her supplies. This was my chance to do something. Secretly, I bought a bat in the middle of the night while she was asleep and hid it in my closet. If this plan doesn't work, then nothing will. We finally arrived home. She started to go gather everything she needed for this little activity of hers. I headed upstairs to go grab the bat that I was hiding. Before I did, Luna told me something.
Hey, Kaneki.
Yeah? What is it?
I want to say thank you for understanding.
Whatever.
You're so cute. Now where did I put that handsaw?